A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start lecture 4 of chapter 1 set. So class, in previous lecture I was discussing about the topic types of set and I have completed cardinal number of sets, subsets. Now today in lecture 4 I will discuss proper subset. Now see the definition of proper subset. Proper subset. Let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets. The set B is said to be proper subset of A if every element of B as an element of every element of B is an elements of set A, whereas elements of A whereas every elements of A is not an element of B. See the definition. Now it is denoted by note point. It is usually denoted by B is a subset of A, proper subset. This is the symbol to represent proper subset of A, denoted by B is proper subset of A, and read as B is a proper subset of A. So this is the definition of proper subset. Another note point, second, if every element of B is an element of A, and there is at least one element in A which is not in B. So now this is the complete definition of proper subset. and see the example. Example is, suppose I am writing example above the side. Example of proper subset. Example of proper subset. Let us consider foreign and two non-empty sets A and B, capital A and capital B. For any two non-empty sets capital A and capital B such that capital A is equal to suppose 1 2 3 4 5 and capital B is equal to 2 5. From these two sets, it is clear that every elements of B lies in A, whereas elements of A not lies in B. So we can say B is the proper subset of A. Proper subset of A. That is, B is a subset of A. B is a subset of A. Now this is the example. Now subset, proper subsets and their examples are completed. Now come to the next heading. Next heading is power sets. See the definition of power sets. Definition of power sets. Power set. The next definition is power set. What is power set? Power set is the collection of all subset of any sets. Suppose for any non-empty set capital A, the power set is denoted by P of A and defined by the collection of all subsets of set A or given set. Means what is node point? Node point will be, it will be the collection of, it is the collection of all subset of given set. Node point. Power set is the collection of all subset of given set. Now see the example. Example of power sets. Let capital A be any non-empty set such that capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Now, what will be the total number of subsets? Total number of subsets, that will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, and first term is empty, that is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Eighth term will be 1, 2, 3. So total number of subset is 2, 8. Total number of subset is 8. Now power set will be, it is the collection. So power set, we can write power set for this set A in curly brackets 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this is the collection and you will write in brackets, curly bracket. So this is the power sets. See, this is the complete example of power sets. Now power set is completed. Now come to the next heading, equal sets. Equal sets. Next heading is equal sets. So what is equal sets? See, for any two non-empty sets, suppose we are considering two non-empty sets, let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equal. Are said to be equal if every element of A lies in B and every element of B lies in A. So this is the necessary condition or condition to be said to be equal. See the example. Let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets such that capital A is equal to, suppose we are taking A comma B comma C comma D elements and this is capital P, suppose P and Q, P and Q, and Q sets that is equal to B comma C comma A comma D. So from these two sets P and Q, from these two sets P and Q, every element of P lies in A or Q, lies in Q, and every element of Q lies in P. Therefore, so two sets P and Q are equal. So when we will find out their cardinal number, so see the note point, note point. Cardinal number are same. Are same such that n of P is equal to n of Q. Elements are also same. Now equal sets definitions and example are completed. Now come to the next definition, equivalent sets. Now see, we are going to define equivalent sets. So, two finite sets, suppose capital A and capital B are said to be equivalent set, when their cardinal number are same. Their cardinal numbers, or in another words, two sets A and B are said to be equivalent if the cardinal number of set A will be equal to cardinal number of set B, such that n of A is equal to n of B. To see the definition, it is clear that we can say in equal sets cardinal number are equal or are same. So, equal sets are equivalent set, we can say. So, equal sets are equivalent set. Now, suppose we are going to take example of equivalent set. Let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty set such that capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 5 suppose, and capital B is equal to A, C, D. So, from these two sets, capital A and capital B, it is clear that cardinal number of set A is 3 and cardinal number of set B is also 3, 1, 2, 3. Since cardinal number of set A is equal to cardinal number of set B, therefore set A and set B are equivalent set. Now, this is the complete definition of equivalent set. See, now come to the next Definition. The next definition is universal set. Universal set. The next definition is universal set. Now what is universal set? A set that contains all the set in a given context is known as universal set. Now what is universal set? It is a type of set that contains all the set in the given context. That is known as universal set. Suppose you have example of universal set. Example of universal set. Now suppose capital A and it is usually denoted by capital U. Should be remember, capital U, denoted by capital U. Suppose you have example, let capital A be a set that is 1, 2, 4, 5 and capital B is a set 1, 3 and capital C is a set that is 7 and 8. Then what will be the universal set for the given sets? Then universal set is denoted by capital U of English alphabets and U will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and next 7, 8. It is the set that contain all the set in the given context. This is the given context, capital A, capital B, capital C, given non-empty sets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5 and 1, 3 is the elements of B and C 7, 8. Now universal set, every element of universal set and every element of A lies in U, every element of B lies in U, every element of C lies in U. So this is the universal set. This is the set that contain all the set in the given context. 1, 2, 4, 5 is here, 1, 3 is here, 7, 8 is here. So this is the universal set. And note point, it is usually denoted by, suppose star, note point, universal set is usually denoted by capital letter U of English alphabets. Capital letter U of English alphabets. Now this is the complete definition of universal set. See, Now type of set is completed. Now in the next lecture I will discuss the next topic,